Du lyssnar på Fotboll i fotboll och vi är tillbaka med ett gästavsnitt, Lukas.
Ja, kul. Det var länge sedan jag var på plats med dig. Så här.
Ja,
Så att,
nej, inte länge sedan vi hade ett gästavsnitt. Vi satt ju här förra veckan. Men med dig och mig var det ett tag sedan.
Nya mixtativen och allt sånt där också.
Exakt.
Sitter man bekvämt?
Ja, idag är det ingen djurgårdare här utan det är en AIK-are, vilket glädjer mig. Kort bara om intervjun, vi kommer ta den. Det kommer bli svengelska idag. Det får vi vara ärliga. Men jag ställer frågorna på svenska. Ja. Är det någonting oklart så tar vi dem på engelska. Och du svarar så som du är bekväm med. Engelska eller?
Nej, engelska. Lite svårt på svenska.
Då förklarar man
det här är min max.
Det är ändå bra. Ja, det är bra. Så att välkommen Budimir Janosevic.
Tack så mycket.
Hur känns det att vara här?
It's nice. You have a nice studio. It's really cozy.
Yeah.
Nice guys actually, you too. So.
Ja, tack. Detsamma.
Bra start.
Ja, verkligen. Var det bra uttal på namnet? Janosevic.
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 Yeah.
Janosevic.
There is. I don't correct people because it's actually really hard to say. I will say correctly. It's Janošević.
Janošević.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Ja.
But it's hard. People bring it tongue to say. So I'm usually it's good.
Är det någon detalj på S-et där?
Yeah, on S you have this and it becomes sh. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like Milosevic.
Testa en gång, Lukas.
Janošević.
Yeah.
Vad det garvar du?
A lot of
okay.
people say Milosevic or Milosevic. They say ch on the end,
Yeah.
but it's sh with s with this is sh. Yeah, so
Det är
it's
bra.
Jag börjar garva.
Nej, det är bra. Grammatikkunskap här. Så vi drar igång.
Ja, vi börjar alltid med 5 simpla för att lära känna dig lite.
Första frågan måste ju vara den där, eller?
Alltid.
Fotboll är fotboll. När du hör namnet fotboll är fotboll, eller fotboll är fotboll. Vad är det första du tänker på?
it's like all about football. I would say it's like football from. I would say that you're trying to bring that people have some opinion about football from outside, but you try to get them what is from inside a little bit. So I would say and everything about football. Some stuff that people doesn't know about football, personal side of football players and stuff. So,
Intressant.
Bra svar.
that's my
Ja,
first impression when I heard name.
direkt svar.
Vem är världens mest underskattade artist enligt dig?
Artist.
Yeah.
Underrated artist.
I could say maybe underrated football player.
Du vill byta till fotboll direkt.
Yeah, if you get me on the artist, I'm like, I for example, these hardworking midfielders are underrated for me. Like Kante, for example. You know how much this kind of people means to one team. People who are good for dressing room and working hard, but rarely they get the credit or attention.
Adu kanske.
Yeah, I would say Filip Rogic.
Filip
He
Rogic.
was really important for the team. Really good, hardworking player. Everywhere you put him, he was playing number 10. He was playing fullback. He was playing winger. He was playing even center back in some games when we needed. He's winning duel. Same with Beširović, for example. He played left fullback if you need him. He came played striker in AIK, totally not hit position. Then he's like, now number 6 we really need is not going good. He step in and deliver. This kind of, and in dressing room, I know him proud. It's crazy guy. It's so good for the team. So this is for me where people are looking for this, I would say, self-promoting, hired, like one move players. But in the long, you need 10 of those that I mentioned, these types of players, that bring you results in the long run.
Och de spelarna märker man när de inte spelar. När de är borta. Then you can see the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't see how much they bring when you have them. You realize when they leave how much you miss them.
Exactly.
And sometimes that is the bad from the club if they don't recognize this. That it's like these players saying team is we, not me. It's not I, it's us. So those kind of mentality players is really important for me.
Jag gillar hur Budimir gjorde om frågan till
Ja, jag
fotboll.
också.
Kör!
Kör bara, det är helt okej.
Så
One man show.
Du lyssnar inte på musik? Sådär?
Så.
Ja, men bra. Nästa.
Vad är ett måste på när man handlar fredagssnacks och sådär? Vad är ett måste då? Vad handlar du?
Snacks.
Bror Dessa var inne på lösgodis i alla fall.
Allt what is not good. Fredag, for me I don't wait Friday. It's It can be any day now when I stop football.
Är det
You
bästa?
look in shape.
Ah,
Du ser bra
could be
fit.
better.
Could be better.
Yeah. I wanted to play more paddle. No time.
Okay.
My wife and kids are like,
Men du som mig, du äter allt och sen får vi lösa resten med
Netflix
träning.
kills me. Netflix, cozy time with wife, you know. Starting with popcorns, but then it's, a little bit peanuts, a little bit Ben and Jerry. Calories is just piling up. So, yeah.
Man måste leva också. Man måste njuta.
But snack that you get me there, I like chips, trifle chips.
Tryffelchips? Ja, älskar tryffel.
Ja.
Vilken AIK-spelare har du fått skälla mest på? Genom din år?
You mean I appreciate most?
Skälla,
like,
skälla.
Like,
Scream.
scream at. Which
Oh,
AIK player?
who I scream most?
Yeah.
The ones who didn't run. I had one picture that I scream on Milo like crazy in our 2018 season when we win SM Gold.
Okay.
I screamed that you could see all my like wings here and stuff. And it has, some of photographers took that photo and they turned me and Hulk next to me, like guy turning green to Hulk. I remember because I had photo from it. And that was one occasion, but I didn't, because there we almost fight in dressing room after game, even it was draw and we had a clean sheet, but it was so much mindset winning and competitive generation that we was having the attraction, but that brings result. Yeah. But anyway, we're really good on the pitch. But I was screaming on our, I would say, for example, Hanok. I screamed a lot.
Okay.
Because, he's fantastic with the ball. He's super smart. But for example, and he's really good in the press, but as long as we didn't control the game and we put some ball in the space that someone needs to run or fight for the ball, he was already 35, older, it's like, give me in the feet and stuff, but you cannot deliver. So as long as I put some ball somewhere and he don't run I was screaming, Or if of younger players, if they don't follow like the press, if we get beaten and they don't sprint back, I know I was used to scream a lot about that, but.
Så
Let's say Henok. Yeah, he's my good friend, so he can take it.
Jag gillar att du går på de här karaktärsspelarna. Det är inte de här blyga. Du går på Henok och Milosevic.
No, but I was quite known for that. For me on the pitch, it was no names.
Yeah.
So, for example, one of the first, I remember impressions when Mike Lustig came to the club.
Okay.
It's big name experience.
Yeah.
And I'm, if you're not in good position or something, I'm constantly calling. And I know he's gonna handle or be on the time back in position, but I'm still calling. And then on the beginning, I think he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's so cuckoo. Something is not normal." So until you get to know me, and then or you build that trust, so you know that people will deliver, so you don't need to kind of remind them all the time. But yeah, for me in football it's not about names. On the pitch, everyone needs to be responsible and deliver. So, and my responsibility. Someone who see everything from behind is to say if they do it or don't do it, it doesn't matter. But you need to address some kind of.
Och du gör det för lagets bästa, inte för att hävda dig.
Exactly.
Det är inte för dig själv liksom.
Har du någon match där du verkligen har tappat den någon gång?
That I lost?
Yeah, you just lost it.
Yeah, I had actually a few. I would say that one in Elfsborg, against Elfsborg in Borås when we played. It was maybe 2-3 more. I would say 2022 when we came. I think it was 2022 when we came second place, same point difference.
2021.
Was that 20? Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
with
2021 with Bartosz, we came with the same points
As Malmö.
and we lost title on the goal difference, and it felt so bad. It hurt so much because that's one stupid game away where you maybe, like, for example, we lost from Halmstad away because we thought we lost the title. So focus was not there. So I remember there I lost it because you never know what Malmö are going to do, and they slipped. And then it hurt so much. So I remember that game I lost because you see people kind of losing the focus somewhere, not being 100% believing. Even the effort is there, but you have this small margin to push. You make sure you win that game. It doesn't matter how it goes. If it's going on your way or not your way, you need to win those matches. That's I remember.
Och hur såg du ut då? Blev du galen? Du kastade grejer eller skrek du på folk eller var du tyst? Eller?
I think on the match.
Tyst var du inte.
On the match, on the match I was screaming a lot because kind of you see it slipping out of your hands.
Yeah.
And then after match, I was silent. And when I'm silent, that's the last stage of me. So while I'm screaming, I'm still, in the game and trying something. When I become silent, that's when I start to fear myself, actually. I'm going to do something stupid. So, yeah. That's...
Okej. Vem är Budimir utanför fotbollen då?
Handyman.
Handyman?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a lot of people when they get to know me, I'm kind of a lot of opposite from what they expect from football player.
Only because jag brukar se dig på mediaplatser där du går på matcherna. Alltså. Jag brukar ju se dig. Då hade jag ett intryck av dig som var helt annorlunda än personen jag träffar nu. Du kändes väldigt sådär...
That's a little bit Balkan, huh?
Ja. Hård och liksom lite kort i svaren och sådär. Men du är väldigt social, väldigt öppen. Det är största från min sida i alla fall. Fortsätt.
Yeah. So I'm first of all, I'm super friendly. I'm super normal guy. I'm not living in this a professional football player, a Louis Vuitton bag under Rolex and stuff bubble. It's like I see myself as anyone else outside, just normal. I had luck to work with something that people are interested on. I want to know. So I try, if people are interested, I always give my time. Even to random people on the street who recognize and want to ask. You want to show that, first of all, you're a good human being. That's for me main stuff you can achieve, and then I feel you get more respected. And then it's crazy stuff. I'm like, as I told you, handyman. So I think I spent the last couple of years 50,000 crowns buying Makita tools and stuff. I like fixing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like if something gets broken, I can easily buy a new one. It's no problem. But I will not buy a new one until I give my best to open up and try to fix it. Yeah. So a lot of...
Det låter som en dröm ju.
Ja, eller hur?
Det är det alla vill ha.
So call me next time, do it yourself podcast. Maybe I can have some tips how to fix here and there and this.
Om B1 slutar funka. Då ringer vi Budimir.
100% alltså.
That's the ones I subscribe on actually.
Ja, perfekt. Ja, men kan du berätta när du började spela fotboll? Vart fann du kärleken och var du målvakt från början?
So generally I really like the sports, and I was really good in various sports. Like in my school, I play handball for the school. Volleyball, I like so much. I play with some ex-professionals like twice a week. Volleyball, basketball, I like to play. I was not good. Sometimes you need to say, shit, I cannot hit, shot. But I was really good jumping under being center. When in Serbia, basketball is also
this
sport.
tipping.
Yeah, exactly. And I was really good being center under, because in Serbia you play on the street 3 against 3. So I'm like, I was, I could jump. I was keeper, tall. So I jump, catch the ball, and like, he can score. Okay, that was my thing. Or just jump under and, So I was quite
Kante fast basket liksom.
Yeah, team player in the basketball. But so it started with playing all sports, and then football I was training. In the beginning I was player. But then I realized, fuck, I'm slow. I don't like to run.
Anfallare eller?
I was central defender, right back. They tried me even like a striker a couple of times. I was having I could move and come like Inzaghi in good situations, good timing, to come in the good ETA, or how you say, free area.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't fucking score, man. As soon as I control the ball, I don't see keeper, then he come too close. And I come in 10 situations, but I don't score. So, and funny story how I become keeper. I was growing quick, and I have, as a kid, you can have this tendons pain in the knees when you're growing too quick.
Slatter,
So you cannot run, tendons in Achilles or in the knees.
Yeah, I had it as well also.
Yeah, and it was I remember it was winter, and it was snow until knees. And I have this pain, and we're supposed to have a training. Second keeper didn't show up. And coach is like, okay, who's going to be other goalkeeper? Because we don't... And I'm like, fuck, I have pain, I cannot run. And it's snow like this, so it's soft. You can run. I'm like, I'm going to be. And I did so good in that training, even though, we are kids, maybe 11 or something. And he's like, he was maybe realistic. He's thinking I'm shit players. Like, Buddha, maybe you should try be 1 month goalkeeper. You're quite talented based on this training. And I'm like, okay. So I tried 1 month. I remember I was with father leather gloves. Goalkeeper, like 3 size bigger leather gloves. Not back then in 90s in Serbia. Professional football gloves, you can forget about. So this. And I just like throwing myself and saving, ball. And then he say, listen, I actually see some potential that you can become something in this. And this other side in me is like, when I decide that I want to succeed in something, I don't care how.
Okay.
Even from beginning, it was
Hur
not...
gammal var du där
I
med
was maybe
snömatchen?
10, 11, something
Yeah.
like. And I was like, I want to be successful in football. And if it takes me to be a goalkeeper, doesn't matter, I'm going to be that. So that is another side of me. Whatever I do, I like to be good at it. So I was like, okay, it's more fun being a football player, but let's try this. And then on the time, I started loving it and having individual coaches, goalkeeper coaches, and, quite become good at it. But I think I was also having a good physique, for
Always
keeper that
tall? Alltid lång, eller?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not biggest guy, but I'm quite tall enough for goalkeeper, and quite like with this height I have, it's like you're quite agile, explosive, good reaction and stuff. I was quite coordinated. The rest thing you learn, about goalkeeping, you cannot say, "Oh, I'm born, so I know to position myself in the goal, or I know to make good tactical movements as a goalkeeper." That you'll learn. You need to have good reflex, and maybe to have good physique that you can be explosive, because most of goalkeepers is about being explosive. So the rest I learned on the way, to be honest.
Okej. Hur gammal var du när du nådde A-laget i Turkiet?
15.
15, så 4 år från att du var målvakt till att du nådde A-laget.
Yeah, something like that, 4 or 5 years. So I started training with 6. I was around 3-4 years player. Then around 10, I become, as I said, goalkeeper. 10, 11, I don't remember exactly year. And then I had a really good, when I become a goalkeeper, I was going on the really good individual practices. And that's the actually age you get shaped as a goalkeeper.
Ja.
And then the guy who was goalkeeper coach in the first team, club appointed him to be twice a week also for the most talented keepers in academy coach. So I was one of the picked ones, and he moved me to first team in 6 months. He said, "You're really talented. I want to have you every day so I can keep on building you."
Okay.
So they moved me in the first team.
Så du byggde en grund där?
Ja.
Grunden byggdes
Ja.
mellan 15 och 19 där?
Yeah, but that was the big game changer, because I became number 1 with 18. But I was already training like 3 years with the first team, and playing that friendly matches, training just on a super advanced level for my age at the time was so beneficial for me, because I know one of the first trainings when I moved in first team, one of the players was Kolarov, who played in Manchester City.
Alexander!
Roma.
Yeah,
Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander Kolarov.
Wow.
So he was there, and he was a young player, under 21.
Vi pratar om högsta ligan, va?
Yeah.
Ja.
So he was there, and then I remember he used to take me after training as I was 4th keeper kid, take the sack of 20 balls. It's like, "Hey, it's not even a question, do you want?" It's like, "On the goal." And then he take the ball from like 20 meters, take a touch, and bomb it. I swear 2 balls was going through me. Not corners. It can pass here.
Kommer du ihåg hans skott?
Bro,
Kolarov,
he
ja.
have- No.
Ja.
Alltså, jag har aldrig sett något
How
liknande.
you say, värsta bomben? You
Det
can-
värsta var...
Han sköt genom muren. Alltså.
He do cross, he's shooting in the ball. That
Han har bra
left-
frisparkar också.
Oh yeah.
Men han
was
tog
good
ju
enough.
frisparkar.
Yeah. So he was bombing through me, and I remember in my first 2-3 months, I'm like, fucking hell, what it is? I'm not built for this. Because I thought, but you're a kid, so you don't have still reflex for that level.
Yeah.
Balls was going through, like I'm not there. And it even hurts you when you hit. It's like, and I was like, I will never be a professional. But quiet and work, and then it comes.
Sen kommer det här.
Har du haft någon period där du har känt att du är bollrädd? Eller typ den här perioden när Kolarov bombar ett skott, liksom, att du känner, åh jävlar, jag vill skydda mig. Att det blir den här reflexen, eller har du alltid varit orädd?
Never like that. But I felt like sometimes, your age guys or all from youth, ball hits you in normal pain. This was like, I feel like in the movies, in like fantasy movies, when something hit you and you fly in. They have this commercial with Hulk shooting the ball and putting keeper into the... That's how I felt, if you ask me from outside. It's like, this was not normal for one kid of 15 years old, but...
Men det var inte avskräckande? Du kände inte nej?
No, I never moved away. It just... I was always a guy who doesn't show the pain. Even if it hurts, I was proud to, stuff. But I remember that internal feeling is like, fuck, this is not comfortable. But in life, it's also, success is not very comfortable. This is about new generations. Everything is in comfort zone.
Soft.
You need to... Serbia is a bit of East we would say, USSR culture, like, tough, handle it, you can or you can't. And in some way that's good. Of course, not over abusing it, but it makes you...
But today, det känns som att allting ska anpassas. Det ska vara mjukt, det ska vara... man får inte riktigt...
Kids.
Eller man ser inte fördelen med smärta.
Yeah, but even with my kids, my wife is like, if I want to be, to create... I have 2 boys and girl. With oldest boy, it's like, if I want to create a man, it's like, you cannot do it. It's different because, of course, everyone is... It's different approach here. And I think it's many things good in it, but you need to create a man who is ready for life. Exactly. Because life is not sunshine and rainbows. Så.
Och det är så man utvecklas. När du tog emot den här bollen stenhårt och inte visar känslor. Nästa gång var du lite mer beredd.
Yeah, but you remember, I think Jan Andersson had in Norrköping when he was shooting ball on the players and make them to don't turn.
Aha.
Maybe.
You have on YouTube clip.
Har Janne skjutit bollar på folk?
Yeah, he was in Halmstad, I think, back in the years coach. And then he was like making them to do...
mentaliteten.
They was like need to stand in the wall, like for the frispark, and a lot of people was turning. So he was, or to block the shot, to don't turn back. So I think, YouTube is video where he's forcing players to face the ball and like shoot is coming but you're not turning around.
Det där måste vi kolla
Ja,
upp.
verkligen. Det behövs idag, eller?
Yeah. And I think that's a little bit what culture needs to be there. Because here is, I'm watching sometimes academy trainings and all is bra. Even when something is not good, it's almost like you should not address too much negative to don't stress them. They need to be ready to face even negative feedbacks. You go in highest leagues.
För förr eller senare kommer du möta det här. Hårda livet, hårda utmaningen, hårda matchen.
Yeah, and
då är det bra att vara beredd.
Yeah, and sport, it's about that. It's not everyone going to become professional football players, but it makes you more ready for life. Because you go in top leagues, we are speaking, where is Jokeres now or Isak. They pay you big bucks. You think they're like petting you, and you need to deliver. Yeah. And if you don't deliver, they will make you know
look at Mohamed Salah today.
Yeah, so if you cannot handle it, problemas i paradiso.
Liten fråga bara, apropå smärta och det här. Om du hade varit handbollsmålvakt så kommer Nikola Karabatic och slänger en boll på dig.
That's another level craziness guy. If I think I'm tough guy, these guys something is you need to
they
stay
jump
there.
Like an X.
And they shoot from because when they jump from the 6 meter line, they're like 3 meters. And you need to be even looking at it like for the ID photo.
Men bara nyfikenhet, om du hade ställt dig en riktigt professionell match, vad hade du fått den här skydda sig-effekten eller hade du gått ut?
I don't know.
Har du tappat den där?
As long as you don't hit me, I think the rest will be okay. But definitely will not be
Har ni
something...
susp målvakter i Allsvenskan?
No, never.
Ingenting?
No. But yeah, definitely will not be something present. Because I think from years you need to train to get used on it. So,
för de är en helt annan nivå. Alltså. Det är craziness.
But I think you get used of it. For example, I was having trainings when you practice the cutbacks and finishes. So many times I have people shoot from 2-3 meters and we are jumping with the face or body on the ball.
Fast ibland när man ser reprisen, du vet, slow motion, Palicka får den i ansiktet.
Yeah. I get it.
Nästa sekvens han är på. Det är mentalitet. Du bygger upp den.
I get once such a shot in my face as well that I was having 15 days like ringing in my ear because it affects something I don't remember. Yeah, something that's
Vem sköt? Kolla då.
No, another guy in Serbia in Vojvodina when I played. And I mean that's life.
That's life. Det härdar dig.
Ja, verkligen. Men berätta, hur gick matcherna där i Čukarički, A-laget? Du har ju gått från liksom ungdomsfotboll till att du ska möta män.
But I don't know, that's what you dream for. You know what was big deal for me? And I think for a lot of kids it can be. For me, I'm used all my youth career. You go as a goalkeeper. And in Serbia back then, we didn't have proper, like really good conditions that you have your dressing room. Like, you come outside, you change on the bench outside. You don't have shower stuff, you change again, clean clothes, what you have before training, you go home. So you all the time have full heavy bag with equipment, everything you need for training. And then after training, when it's rainy, all water gets sucked in. It's like, wait, 15 kilos, and you go back. So for me, and then your mother needs to wash everything, Imagine you goalkeeper. Back then it was not plastic. It's you bring 5 kilo of mud every day home because you just play on the grass pitch in Serbia back then. Now you have plastics for youth. So for me it was big thing to don't need to bring equipment on training and wash my equipment and stuff. Like, just bring necessary and go on training.
Louis Vuitton?
It was like, no, not like, didn't have money for Louis Vuitton back, but just to bring necessary and go on training, I was like, I felt like royalty. I'm professional. They are fixing, they're washing equipment for me. I'm getting good equipment. Before you need to buy your own equipment, your own shoes. Now you come, you have everything there. You have master. So I remember when I came, I was 15 and I have some back pain. And I came in the medical room. And then the first goalkeeper at the time, he was 22, 23. He saw me on the bed laying down and master is massaging my back. He said, hey, Buddha. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I was maybe 15, 16, let's say. 16. And I'm looking at him. He say, get up. You don't have a back when you're 16. Get out. It's like, 16, pain, injury. Get out from the room. And literally, I collect myself and get out. No, like physio, I'll let him be here, pain. It's like, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the hierarchy. Yeah. I remember one of the first trainings, we start running, warming up. And now, I was on the top. And then I remember defender number 5, Tubic called player. He played in Krasnodar after. He's like, someone tapped me here. I turn. He's like, back. Young players, you run last. You don't run on the top.
A hierarchy.
Yeah, you learn. Now for example, it's a lot of nice kids. But now we are prevented to put hierarchy in the team. What can destroy the internal team vibe or energy. You need to have this in place. Not in the wrong way. You don't abuse anyone, but everyone needs to know their place in some group. Otherwise, it can be chaos.
Men din debut alltså i serbiska högsta ligan, det måste ju ändå varit en stor grej, eller?
Yeah, it was
Emotions, nervositet.
Oh yeah. You like if you don't have slightly not bad anxious, but then you don't care. You need to you always, even when you're a professional, play so many games. You are not stressed on performance. You are stressed that everything goes good and you win the match. But I remember when I make debut, it was big thing. It was a lot of preparation, and you think, can you deliver? Now it's big stage. It's not friendly game, and usually when you're young and you're making debut, it's really important that you prove yourself that you're on that level because you have 1, 2, 3 games chances. If you're not on that level, you go Division 3. Because you didn't perform, and then it's a long way back. So this first impression when you're making debut in the highest league, it's so much important because then you come into the circle of professionals. And then later on, when you become pro on the highest league, it's, you go club left, club, you're changing clubs or you change the league and go in more paid league, but you're in the circle of professionals.
Men som målvakt, det känns som att det är svårare att som ung kliva in och vara sådär. För det känns som att utespelare får fler chanser. Yes. Yttermittfältare. Yes. Jag tänker bara på John Oliver Lacayo. Vi har träffat honom i podden. Och vi var och kollade mot gästar.
I was his coach.
Du var hans coach, ja. Jag tänker bara, vad är det man ska tänka på när man är sådär ung? Vad är det viktigt att liksom... Är det att som kanske spela enkelt som yttermittfältare hitta... Men som målvakt, det kommer en hörna, du måste gå ut. Alltså det är lite svårare, eller?
Yes, so I was coach on Lacayo in under 19.
Exactly.
And then injuries happen. So Isaacson needed to activate. So I started training first team. Him and Isaacson, and preparing him for that. And you could ask him, all week I'm speaking ABC. Don't do ED,
Exactly. För det är lätt att vilja för mycket.
Yes, ABC. And main thing about professionals, you have so many fantastic players in Division 1. Better touch, better this. But they are here and then they're here. And they're here and then there are 3 games here. You cannot play football, professional football, for money, being up and down, or having one move at 15 minutes, like good move. You need to be consistent. So, and especially about goalkeeper and defenders, it's about consistency because that builds trust. You cannot make 3 good saves and then make a flop and you lose the match. And then you make flop every 3 games. So team playing good but losing every 3 matches because of you. That's really important for young players. What they don't understand. It's not about how high is your high. It's about how low is your lowest. If your low can be 7.5, when you're on the bad day, you're still stable performer. That's what makes high level like Sebastian Larsson.
Han var som sämst. 8.
Yeah,
Typ alltså.
but he's lowest. He's always there, and then he can be. He was never. Let's say he is not Hazard. He will not dribble, make people crazy, do something. He have a good foot. He will run. He will tackle, but he's always there, never here.
Och han kan göra frisparksmål i 94 också mot Malmö liksom.
Ja, men det är
That
mixen.
is his thing. But how often that happened? It happened few free kick goals in career, but Seb was important every day.
Every game.
He delivered this stuff that we say, but you don't see. But I remember us when we have this GPS report. Imagine Seb coming from England 33, playing 33, 4, 5, playing with kids 22. His GPS always 2 to 3 kilometers more than everyone. And he didn't lost 2 balls in the match.
På tal om Sverige och sådär så ska vi ta oss till BP tänker jag. Men det är ju några klubbar emellan och det är ett utlandsäventyr till Turkiet däremellan också. Kan du berätta hur de här åren har varit fram tills att du tog dig till Sverige och hur du hamnade i andra divisionen i Sverige? Men hur var ju åren däremellan?
Yeah, so make debut in Turkiet, and then it happened that club was in some financial crisis. So I was back then under 21 goalkeeper, and literally we know they're gonna go down. So they were selling all the players at a time that had some value to try to save the club. So I've been sold to another club in Serbia from smaller town, but it was kind of good, strong club at the time financially. So they sold me, and I ended up there, but I didn't really fit there. I was like 19, still kind of teenager, home, and then you end up in another town, living on yourself. You don't know to turn on washing machine. I didn't know to prepare for nothing. Like I was not ready for life except football. And then, so I went there, different kind of coaching, training style, and I didn't really fit. I was performing and I was looking, I get literally a bit depressive being in the town, and I was looking my way somewhere else. So it'd been 1.5 years there, and then...
Kände du dig ensam eller?
Yeah, exactly, lonely. Only good what was that I met my wife while I was there.
Okay.
It's a good pickup there. So actually she's from another town, but it's close to that. And I was going back then, younger, out partying. So I went to her town, a bit bigger than that one I lived in. And
Det är ändå stor fördel.
So that was the big part of that club is not football. It's about I met my wife.
Stor del av livet.
Yes. And then I went on another big club. And back then I was impatient because then I moved to a really big club, Vojvodina. But I wanted to play. Sometimes you need to work hard and wait your chance. First keeper was making mistakes, and for me, I was like, okay, he had 4 big mistakes, I should play now. And I start creating problems, what was not recommended to any young player. But no problems, but, complaining why I don't play and stuff. And, in big clubs, they cut you down. So I wasn't patient enough to wait for the right chance in the right club. So then I changed again. Then I went in another club. They say me, you come, you're playing, blah, blah, blah. We are selling first keeper to Antalyaspor. Also my good friend, who was under 21 national team goalkeeper at the moment, is supposed to go Antalya and me to replace him. Transfer failed. They play him still. I end up not playing. Next, in 6 months. I just want to play.
Stressed.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want to play.
Hur visade du det här? Du säger att du var lite ivrig och så. Visade du frustration eller?
Yeah. It's like, and with trainings is up and downs. You're not consistent. If you're down, you're not motivated to you're super motivated sometimes to show yourself. And then if things doesn't go your way, you're not doing your best in training. You're going out partying. You're young, having money, stuff. So and that doesn't go with professional football. You feel you can handle. But your 100 is not your 100. Your 100, you think it's 100, but it's 80%.
Exactly.
And it doesn't go. And then, few clubs back in here, they're playing a little bit, not playing consistently, number one. And then my wife came back from Italy. She finished study. She was living in the Florence at the time. So I met her. She was student home on the summer vacation back to Serbia. So I met her and she finished study. She came to live with me because relationship was nice and stuff. When she started living with me, my private life get in balance. I went to the club where I decided, okay, I will not go left, right, here and there. In this club, I will wait for my chance. This club wants me. It's good club, good city. Wait for your chance. So they bring me, promising me, I will be in competition. it didn't happen. I've been for a few months, third one. I'm like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to show them. And then on the winter, I become number one. And then,
Because of injuries or bad performance?
No, that guy who's supposed to be sold in the summer gets sold in the winter.
Okay.
Second one left for another club. Boom. Chance. I perform really well until the summer. And then on the summer, I get one goalkeeper coach who is fantastic. He's pushing the boundaries to the max. And the next year, I become best voted goalkeeper in the Serbia. Turkey. Then Turkey is something complex.
Adana Demirspor,
Yeah, I've been...
2015 eller?
Yes, exactly.
Jag har hört lite historia om turkiska.
Erkan Sengin och Padibba har varit där.
It's crazy good and also in crazy in many ways league and country. I really love it, but it's not for everyone. So I've been there, and then I've been on the loan with contract option if we promote to highest league. So we've been first, second, and then you have first and second directly, and the third, fourth, and fifth one, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth one playing playoff. So we are there, and then something is happening. The players are not receiving salary. You can literally see handbrake on players, and then we drop on third place, last 2-3 matches, and it's a lot of politics there. So they're promoting some clubs. Antalya was building stadium back then. So Samuel Eto'o they're bringing. So you need some clubs to be there because of certain reasons. Anyway, we end up playoff, and we lost playoff from Antalya 3-2. We win lost 3-0. Home we win 2-0, and there I even save penalty. And on 2-0 we miss crazy chances, like home, crazy. Then we fans break the stadium and burn it, break the chairs and burn it, and police come in, fight, and we dressing room, and we want to leave. They didn't let us leave stadium 4 hours.
4 hours?
Around stadium until we needed to go out
Security,
and apologize for the fans. No, they forced us to go out to the dressing room, speak to the fans, and apologize. And captains, Turkey also pride, they don't want to do it. So it's 4 hours negotiation, club, police, fans. So it was, And I remember they start fighting around me, and one guy in civil suit, pistol in the back, in the I'm like, and then I see this badge that he's actually inspector or something.
Okay.
But in the second, you're in Turkey, you see police, and it's not even in foot roll, on the side.
Yeah.
It's literally in the pants. I'm like, someone gonna shoot me here because if I could see the goal or something. So, but
this is pressure on a whole new level.
But how you're respected there, if things goes good, it's another thing. So I sign in the club that day, and I'm going with my agent in the restaurant. Team is Istanbul playing some cup game. It was February, and I'm going after signing 3 hours after in restaurant to eat because I didn't eat airport, medical testings and everything. I'm coming in, and already people know me in the restaurant 3 hours after I sign in the club.
Wow.
We are eating. Everyone saw it on Instagram. Everyone follows. We are eating. We're finishing lunch. We want to pay. They're like, no. You're our number one.
Det är fördelen med Turkiet.
No, you cannot pay. So I was having trouble paying my receipts in the restaurants for 6 months.
This is not a problem.
Yeah, they don't want to, no, you're number one. I remember once I asked, do they have a fruit salad? So I asked, usually in Turkey they have strawberry fruit salad. And I didn't even check the menu. I just asked the waiter, do you have strawberry salad, fruit salad? And it's like, yeah. Then it's 15 minutes. Time is passing, I want to go, Then I see him coming through the door directly to kitchen. He went on a market to buy the kilo of strawberry salad just to make me what I asked for. And then even don't charge me. And I'm like, these people, it's so nice to see that. I will never let him do that if I knew it. But it's so, how much but then when things are not going good, and if you don't put your best, they like me because I was really hardworking guy, humble, fighting. But they could on the street, even taxi driver, hey, why you didn't win the game? Or you get the comments. Back then when I was, they shoot Trabzon bus driver. Some fans went on the highway and are shooting in the bus of the Fenerbahce or Trabzon and hit the driver who was on the front seat. So you can, it's super positive, but you can see this other side if you're not doing good. So that's Turkey.
Oh, shit.
But the craziest noise in football I heard.
It's Turkey.
Derby, Adana Demirspor, Adana Spor, when we scored the goal.
Wow.
It was so loud that you get ultrasound in the ears. You don't hear what they're singing. It's just ultra noise. Because out of nowhere, when they score, it's like 30,000 people. That match, and when we play for SM Gold 2018, AIK Sundsvall, home match. For the gold, it was 55,000 people. No. 55,000 people, but everyone is like Norra Stå. It's only AIK fans, and everyone is standing and singing. Per Karlsson, 10 meters from me, I'm like, Per, left, Per, right.
Possible.
Bluetooth off. No communication. You just play. It's crazy. That's experience matches, to be honest.
Och BP då?
Yeah, so 2017. So I was back from Turkey to Serbia.
Det är en annan miljö.
Yeah.
Grimsta.
Jag tänkte det.
Watch this, what happened. So I'm back. I play 10 years, like Serbian Super League. I know every player, every coach. Salaries, we have good money on the paper, but they're late. You need to sue the club to get money. Back then was a bit more troubled in that way. I'm back to Serbia, and I cannot play in Serbia anymore because I was making such a good money in Turkey. That you... Mentally, I cannot get back there. And I'm like, I need to play because club, I was on loan back. I need to play to get somewhere else. My wife get pregnant. They're late with salary, late with this. Apartment owner is calling you, paying like rent and stuff. Club's not giving. I'm giving my private money. And so I'm like, you play for the club? And you're financing your life to play for them. And then I called the club and I said, listen, you owe me this and this much money. I forgive you everything. Just let me go. Now I'm 27. I cannot play here anymore. And I tell to my father, if I don't find club abroad, find me some, like, to work somewhere, some company, something. I'm like, wife is pregnant. I don't want to be the father who don't have, like, can take care of his family and stuff. So that, when my wife became pregnant, was game changer in my mind that I need to get it serious with something. And then I was having free papers. I was with Östersund on Tenerife in pre-season. Graham Potter was the coach.
Så provträning eller?
Yeah, so I was there with them, and then should I go with them? Not do I fit with them? Because they're looking for keeper, a lot of passing. I'm good on the goal, but not like passing one. And me, do I want to go in Östersund? Going from Belgrade playing Turkey. Then my agent, and he tell me, hey, pack your things. You're going to Östersund to sign with them in Tenerife. And he say, pack the skis. And I didn't know where is Östersund. Back from Serbia, we don't follow Swedish league so much. We know big clubs. And I said, pack the skis. I'm like, what do you mean?
Det är 2017.
Yeah, and then he says, you know where you're going? No. He said, didn't he show me a photo? And then I Google it. It's like small city, Åre, Kapsalski. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go there. And then he said, if you don't want to go there, I have another club for you. But then he don't know how to tell me that is second league. Like, playing Turkey, playing Serbia, highest division all my life. Now you go Swedish, second league. But he see that I want to leave. So he's like, I have another club. It's big legend, is coach there. And they're going 100% Allsvenskan. And like, you are in good city. Because I told him, I don't want to go small city. Because of my previous experience, I told you with another small city that I get depressed. But then Rob, sport director, he has some bad experience with Balkan players, so he wants trial. I'm like, they should be happy I want to come. But the guy is stopping everything, and Valentic was coach, and they're like, but they don't know how to tell me, but we would like to see just that you're healthy. They want to say me trial. They're like convincing me that I'm just healthy, everything, just 3 trainings. And I was so confident. I know I'm good. I'm like, yeah, no problem. But we agreed on salary. Then I'm coming to trial. When everything goes your way. Ball is hitting you in the face, in the leg, here, there, but it's not going in the goal. Literally, they cannot score on me. And there was Jokeres, Starfelt, all of this really good team. And they get in love with me in 3 days. Now they're like, okay, let's sign, everything is perfect, blah, blah. Hey, but now price changed.
Trodde du att Jokeres skulle bli så bra när du mötte honom där?
No, I knew straight away.
Du visste?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
Starfelt, I knew that he's going to be good. And no one... Back then, people is like, he's not, I don't know, big or stuff. I knew already back then, and I told my agents, take him. He didn't have an agent at the moment. You see what he did.
Varför lyckas han inte i landslaget?
Who?
Starfelt.
Why he
Vi behöver mittbackar i Sverige.
Does he have
Han är
injuries
kapten
or
i Celta
something?
Vigo.
Yeah, but does he have injuries or something else? I didn't really follow.
Det var också någonting med att han hade, vad heter det på engelska då kanske? alltså mole in the house, so his breath was like... Det var något,
Yeah, it can make the allergy reaction.
Ja, exakt.
Luftrör, ja. Men jag tänker bara han presterar så bra i Spanien. Det känns för jag har hört också många som beskriver honom som riktigt bra.
He is that offensive. He is like a pitbull.
Vad
You
är det
never
för-
see that dedicated
Vad är det med, alltså sticker han ut i fysiken eller
He has a
fysiken?
really good physique. Like he's not biggest guy in the world, but he's super strong. Good jump, never overrun him, and he is exactly what we speak dedication. You can count on that guy. He will always follow up, and he will always do his work. You don't need to remind him for something. He's professional listening, taking care of his body.
Tycker ändå det är häftigt. De här orden rimmar ju ändå med killen spelar i La Liga vecka efter vecka. Det är liksom, man glömmer honom lite med tanke på det du beskriver.
Verkligen, han är kapten där också,
Kapten,
eller?
ja. Men vad gäller Gyökeres då? Vad såg du honom då? Är det också fysiken?
Yeah,
För han har ju också
that
lagt
guy,
på sig.
listen, he have a big body. He's a big guy. It's quick. What is hard to be with that size body. Good finish. He can repeat himself 95 minutes sprinting. So I remember we play Helsingborg away. We are leading 3-0. It's minute 90, I don't know which one, 85. Like your 3-0 game is done. I'm catching some cross. He's sprinting minute 90.
Elfsborg?
No, Helsingborg away, because we was in Superettan then. And we was first, we are leading 3-0, end of the game. He's sprinting minute 90 and yelling, throw me the ball. He wants to score one more. That mentality when you see that someone can sprint 95 minutes repeating himself.
För då hade han inte samma fysik
But
som
no, he
idag.
was strong. Not like today. Today is even bigger beast. But he was 19 then.
stark.
He was already strong. And he have this that he can do it.
Min storebror Fuzi, hon var tränare för honom i BP's U19. Jag vet inte, du kanske såg honom då. Men han snackade alltid om att han skruvade den i bortre krysset.
Oh yeah, he have that.
Det är så. Det är ingen
The
floskel.
thing is, we had him in
Alltså att
AIK.
han alltid siktar på krysset.
Yeah.
Inte placera, man bara Gyökeres, du är ensam, lägg in den bara. Eller?
But now he do a bit more.
Nu gör han allt såklart.
Now he learned.
Men hade han det där för sig att han alltid
Yeah,
ville ha
he's
den?
like bombing it there in the corner. And I remember he bombed me in the face a few times. He didn't get it in the crease, and he get it in my nose. But the good thing with him, he can have the player on the back. So we had him train with AIK and with us. He could put our defenders on his back and play. And then you see it's another level. He come in the training and destroy it.
Så du är inte överraskad vad han har nått idag?
No.
Nej.
No. I'm not surprised. I knew it's going to come. It's just for some people it takes longer way to prove yourself. It's big leagues.
San Pauli, Brighton, Swansea.
Yes, but you see, every time steps up, I need to see that he get the right chance in Arsenal, like proper, that things are going good, and I think even there he can do amazing stuff. He's like a Haaland a little bit, I would say, but for me even with maybe better finish. I think he have I think he have better finish.
Wow.
Haaland is another thing, sprinting and stuff. Of course, good shot, but I think he have even a little bit more
Accuracy.
Yeah. A little bit more diversity into scoring goals on different ways.
Det är fina ord från Budimir.
Verkligen.
Ja.
Men ni gör det ju bra i BP också. Går upp och du direkt AIK.
Yeah. I think I have 5 or 6. So we start division. They came from division 1, Superettan, young team, kids. We start the season, and I know when I speak with team in preseason, we will be in top 6 in Superettan. I'm like, I came here to go like Allsvenskan. I don't think to stay with you in Super. And then we start season. I think I have 5 or 6 clean sheet in the row. So we didn't concede like first 5-6 games, goal, and then straight AIK. It was something with Hammarby called AIK. Ostersund had some injury. Called. It was some talk interest. But then back then my agent was ex-AIK player. So for him was like only one club you can go. If you're gonna play here, if they want you, it's only one club. So then I was about to sign pre-contract with them in the summer, and they was playing Europe against Željezničar. They was playing Bosnian club. And then I met Bjorn, and we kind of agree on everything. He's supposed to send me contract. But, they're traveling here and there a lot of... He's not sending contract, and I'm getting nervous. He's not sending contract. What's happening? Why not? Are they scouting me yet? Korsband.
Oh. No. Fuck.
My son get born, and I was in the Dandarid on the baby birth, and I didn't sleep. Baby homes. And I was training so hard because I was nervous. Why I'm not signing for AIK? And all my life, when I'm nervous, I'm training more. I was just lunatic, like go more, gym more, like that's my mindset. Stress it out, train hard. But since you don't sleep well, I remember I make some move in the training and I want to change direction, but my quadriceps didn't contract it. So I put my foot to change direction, but this is loose. And I just feel knee.
You feel it directly?
You feel that like your knee, like bones just go different ways.
Right. Så det var ingen kroppskontakt? Du var själv?
Alone. Yeah, and the worst injuries is when you're alone. Usually when you hit with someone, stuff not happening. It's alone when about knees. Or if you hit with someone, maybe you can break a leg stuff, but not with a knee.
Budimir, det är en mental prövning. Du är på väg till din dröm, eller en bra klubb och allt det där. Du, min dröm också. Och så kommer korsbandsskadan. Vad första kvällarna efter? Vad var mindset? Vad tänkte du? Var det mörka tankar?
I was like, I hope it's not that. That's maybe, meniscus, maybe you have this internal ligament.
Det fanns ett hopp alltså.
That's like something, few months and I'm back. And we are already like waiting for this and stuff, but then BP is not fixing MRI. Everyone is waiting here in the queue, 6 weeks stuff, you don't know what's going on. Knee swollen, then the MRI results came. They don't explain me much, but like operation. You need now 10 days to a quick one. Like, hey, I need to digest. It's my body. I need to decide what I'm doing. So my father he was director of the biggest hospital in Serbia. So we took MRI and sent to Serbia to some doctors double check, because here we speak with Sofia Hamed doctor. They say, no, it's not full korsband. Yeah, it's korsbandskada, but it's not full rupture. It's partly damaged. So you can still heal with some PRP injections. Some like treatment where they take your blood out, they take certain cells who are helping tissues to heal and put it directly in your knee back. So it helps in that area to regenerate quicker. I did that treatment, and then AIK heard back that like he's gonna recover for next season. And BP was angry that I didn't operate because they want me ready for next season. If I operate in July, August, I will be ready for next season. And I didn't operate. And then AIK heard, Bjorn contacted me again somewhere October, sent me to Karol Zito doctor, to Sofia Hamed checkups. He checked the knee is stable. Main thing about knee is stable. If knee is not moving around, you can check the knee. He's like, okay. He'd give me like, oh, go and do MRI. I'm like, in BP I wait 6 weeks. Now it's AIK. Tell them AIK will pay, and in 15 minutes I did MRI. Okay, knee looks good, korsband is there. Then I continue with 2-3 more MRIs, and then I signed somewhere end of October, November, pre-contract with AIK that started next season, 2018. And then I was doing, then start sending me to one lady in Sofia Hamed rehab to speed up, and then I was ready for next season after the cup. So for the Allsvenskan, I was ready to play. That was the history, and then it's like deciding to don't operate, move to AIK, win SM Gold. That was like, imagine if I operate, I will never sign to AIK. You never know what's So it was
crazy.
It was a bit destiny for me to happen that
Verkligen.
way. Yeah.
Vilken historia. Och jag måste fråga, ditt första Stockholmsderby, eller Stockholmsderbyn överlag, hur är de att spela?
This is something, to be honest, this is like a pub story for pubs. Like, it's so much emotions, it's so much means to people. For me, sometimes it's hard to explain to people, for example, how much AIK means to so many people in Sweden.
Ask me.
And it's like,
I'm depressed after loss.
I'm having problem with the players we have now when I see that they don't understand how big club they play.
Ansvaret.
Because sometimes they just see how much net money they earn. That's for them like, Premier League club are big because they pay this much. And because, in Sweden tax are big, so even you're making big money, tax takes a lot. So they're like, I'm like, do you understand that people, if you understand, I'm speaking foreign players, that people are walking on the street and speaking about. People are sitting in the subway, I hear they commenting. Sometimes they don't see you, see just people are in the restaurants.
Det är ett perspektiv som inte är lätt att få som spelare. Du är 16 år, du ser AIK som ett mellansteg, jag ska vidare och sådär. Men du glömmer att det betyder så mycket för miljoner. Eller,
Yeah, but it is
100 000,
because
miljoner.
what I heard, that's like 53% of population in Sweden is cheering for AIK. That is 5.5 million people.
Matchar det, brorsan.
It's
Och även om du inte håller på AIK så berör AIK.
That's important about AIK.
Yeah.
Everyone knows and have opinion about them.
Yeah.
So either they super love the club or they hate the club. The bad thing is when they don't care about club. So that's why AIK is big. It's either positive media news or negative media news, or some football players from your club build their own media career speaking shit about AIK. Because when they speak about their self or some results, it's nothing to say. But as soon as they say something bad about club, they get so much attention. Because it's actually AIK who click to see. It's some people from my area coming and they speak shit about club, and then they become, everyone reads about them. So that's why I think AIK is getting so much attention. People care.
Men du känns ju som en spelare som du passar bra in i det här med ansvaret. Din mentalitet att ge 110%, ge allt och sådär. Du bär det ansvaret och du gillar det. Det är min känsla. Kan du beskriva lite där?
Yeah, that's what I think that in my time in AIK, you need to be right character to be able to play for AIK. I see many skillful players, crazy with the feet, technique and stuff. They couldn't handle to play in Friends Arena, or couldn't handle that pressure you have around the AIK, media pressure, social, like Instagram, everything. You have a bad game, you play 0-0, and I'm going to get 300 messages on Instagram. People saying shit. And even it's 0-0, I didn't even concede the goal. People will tell you your shit. You will see comments. I say, you open the fridge, someone pops out and tell you something shit. It's like AIK is everywhere if you're not doing good. It's not so many players.
Okej, så vad är det som krävs då? Är det en psykisk styrka? Du måste kunna handskas. Vad gör man då? Tar man det åt sidan då? De här kommentarerna?
No, you need to acknowledge, handle. You need to have a big backpack, I would say, that you can put a lot of shit in it. Keep on moving forward. That's what takes...
Och inte påverkas?
Yes. And not stop believing in yourself and being calm. That's what takes to play in AIK. You can be great footballer or live even a little bit less. This is what you need to have. And that's for when AIK is recruiting, sometimes they're missing to read that character.
DNA.
Do you have a character to play? You can be amazing player in BP.
Kan du se
but you cannot play in AIK.
Kan du se det tidigt när vi får ett nyförvärv till AIK? Kan du se den här spelaren har det eller tar det tid innan man ser du har det?
You can see, I will tell you can see in 2-3 matches.
Okay,
maybe one of 100 players will surprise you and adapt on it. But usually it's what you have here, you have it or you don't have it.
Så hela 2018-laget är ju det. Alltså Tarek Elionossi.
That team was built...
Brutal.
Brutal mental. We could... You know how we win matches. Even if we don't play perfectly, that team can handle and win and close. And everyone knows what they're doing. And you have so many big characters that was fitting in one successful group. They just make mistake that they sold a couple of important players for next year.
Kan du exempel, Budimir, du var inne i det. Alltså de här som du nämnde, Janosevic och Serbien och alla de här. Det går dåligt. Vad gör man? Om du känner så här, nu går det då, matchbilden är dålig. Vi levererar inte, kvaliteten är inte där. Hur kunde man vända på det och ändå vinna?
You mean in one match or in next match?
In the match. Yeah, you play shit, laget ligger under och allt det där liksom.
But that's what we speak about bad and shit. Our shit was still not that bad.
Okay.
We know what is the basics, defensive-wise, position-wise, running-wise.
Så hög lägsta nivå.
So exactly. You know your demands. So like, okay, we're going to have bad 20 minutes. How much are we going to have the ball? But nothing. We're not going to concede.
Men är det något som kommuniceras? Säger man det? Nu vi ligger lågt, vi får äta skit här.
When you have experienced players, you have keeper who speak, you have central defender who speak, you have number 6 who speak, you have like midfielders who speak to strikers. You have even Henok to turn around and say, hey, come low. He say to Tariq, who can run all day, he's like, I'm tired at this moment. I cannot follow you. So if you run alone, you will just be tired and played out. Come with me loud. Then you have everyone experience, knowing what they're doing, and overcoming bad period until we score one on free kick or one on some action, on penalty or something, and close the game.
Och det sjuka är att jag som supporter, jag trivdes i jobbiga perioder, för jag visste att det kommer bli ett seger. Det kommer bli poäng. Vi kommer ta det här som krävs. Och alla säger att det är tråkigt och 1-0. Men vi tar det.
Let's say now, are we speaking back on 2018? We speak all amazing about it. the history remember winners. And winners make it what is right or what is wrong. It counts what you say. So to be honest, it's not, you cannot play one season that from beginning to the end you are just running it over. Maybe City can do that when put 500 million on players and everything. That is fake dream. Even Real Madrid have tough periods when form goes a couple of weeks down, but they still win. They don't win 4-0, but they win 1-2-0.
1-2, yeah.
It's like that's the main thing. Like you trusted that team. That's why we.
Kan du nämna till mig en eller två spelare som har varit unga som har haft jättemycket av det här AIK-mentaliteten som du har spelat med?
I will surprise you so much now.
Ja, det är det jag vill höra.
Erik Karl.
Erik Karl! Han var här för 3 veckor sedan.
Förra veckan,
You know what? That was I've been 8 years in AIK. I played with many young players. That guy came in and he was senior player already. Training number 1 with us. Playing matches.
Han ljög inte.
Nej.
So stable. He was competing with Eric Otieno and played before Eric Otieno.
Ja.
And he was doing good. He could run, he could fight, he could assist. And he was young.
Här,
Det var lite skador som förstörde det för honom. Alltså. Erik Karl, alltså. Annars hade han...
Men helt ärligt, alltså, han sa det och jag tror på han och så, men det är ändå ett överraskande namn. Jag hade velat... Alltså,
That's my first pick. Second is...
har du spelat med Isak?
No, he left 2017.
Just.
Second one, I would say Ayari.
Yasin.
Sturebro. Yeah.
Yasin.
Yeah. He was coming, responsible, running, you know, you could straight, same. But for me, Erik Karl was first, because for him, Ayari was a little bit, or Yasin, to be specific, Yasin, was a bit more, for me, we needed time to make him less risky as number 6. Because, you know, from the youth, he could play physical, he was really responsible, but he will try to do everywhere these super advanced passes. Exactly. And sometimes as number 6, you need to be a little bit more secure.
Det är därför känslan när han lämnade var inte så att han hade sprängt laget, utan han var bra, men det var inte wow, nu får vi se wow.
Yeah, now
nu får vi se Brighton. Potentialen nu, han är värd 350 miljoner.
Yeah, och, But Karl was straight in, straight delivery. Like, I was amazed. And I like him on the training. He can handle the feedback. He can handle the pressure, turn around, good, and he do it.
Sen har jag en till jag måste ställa, sen får du ta över. Den bästa, enligt dig, som du har spelat med AIK. En eller två namn. Den bästa fotbollsspelaren, komplett, allt. Det spelar ingen roll om det är back, målvakt, allt. Den bästa, du kände det här var, this is it. Det är Budimirs favorit.
My favorite, I can tell you, the guy I like to have next to me on the match and makes me feel comfortable and confident. Yeah?
Gissa.
Ska jag gissa?
Ja. Det låter som att det är någon nära honom.
Per Karlsson.
Per Karlsson säger han. Jag skulle säga... Sebastian.
Ja. Rätt. Nej, Kåre, han vet.
No, men nej, men Sebbe, den är för obvious.
Nej, måste ändå höra motiveringen.
Yeah. So it's like that guy next to you. He make you better. He was the leader, even when he wasn't captain, and when he became captain, he was always somehow captain. Even of course Henok in his time, Henok, but he was he was the leader. He was treating people well. He was making people. He was putting demands on the right way. He's making people better around him, and really taking best out of the people. And
skällde du ut honom?
What a winner on the training, my friend. I don't. When I lose small-sided game on training, I don't speak with my wife 2 days. I think he don't speak with his wife 5 days.
Okay.
He don't lose anything on the training. And imagine you come, you make a lot of money from your career. You can just retire, enjoy your life in AIK, don't care. He play pingis. He don't lose pingis for 3 months. I will tell you one fun thing what I did in dressing room.
Sure.
We was having pingis board in the middle of the dressing room, and everyone, Seb is amazing in pingis. So he started to play with people with left hand. And to make, everyone is challenging him. Silva was good, Lustig was good, Gudetti is good, have Ake Bernstein was good on pingis. So people is challenging him all the time. Become boring. He beat them all. He don't lose 3 months. So I say, listen, guys, because for us, before training and meeting in the morning, it's interesting to watch this. So I'm like, let's put some spice on it. Let's bet on it. I give reward to any player who beats Seb in 2 sets. 1,000 crown reward. but you need to pay 100 to play Seb
Okej.
for that reward.
Ja.
He didn't, I think, last 3 months. It was like on the end of week, I just switched him half. He was my player, I'm his agent. I switched him half of the money we make. So people switch 100, play for reward. Then I increase reward on 3,000 crowns because no one can win it. So make it more interest. And then people, today I'm going to win it. You know, Lustig comes in the morning, oh my God, today I'm going to win it. And then they lost so much money. No one beats Sepsi. So yeah.
A winner.
He's winner. Second, Koffe Olsson.
Kristoffer
Olsson. Yeah, that touch, my friend.
Så man glömmer så många spelare från de här åren. Stefanelli och...
Stefanelli, he's my good friend. Also one of the better. But Kristoffer Olsson.
Nej, det touch alltså.
I can tell you one thing. I came in AIK, and in Serbia, you don't give ball to number 6 if he have player on the back. Because he can lose it and it's your fault. And Koffe, a couple of times, showed me, give me a fucking ball. And then Ricard, give him ball. I'm like, but he have man on the back. You don't give him. I give once, fix. 2, 3, 10 times. He never passed me back. Guy on the back, he never lost the ball. Bro, when he do this, you know this? He and everyone there, here with a touch. Bro, that guy, whatever, even you bounce his shit ball you give him, how he fixed that ball with a touch. It's like he have a super glue or something. I don't know. But he was ultimate, like 6, like Modric or he was fixing everything for us. When we lost that guy, we needed to solve him. It was good offer, but for me that was mistake. We should somehow keep him. Take a loan in Svedbank. I don't care. Keep him.
Svarta massa.
We will go Champions League next year. We drop out in the playoffs against Celtic. You need to keep it. Milo, Robin Johnson, him. No one goes. So he was second one.
Bolltouchen, bollberöringen. Han hade en tuff start, sa han själv. Men sen när han
en av de bästa intervjuerna vi har gjort. Alltså.
Ja, det var gåshud när vi intervjuade han för 2-3 månader sedan.
But then you mentioned Carson. I need to say defensive wise. Per, he is like life insurance. You can trust him. Defensive wise, he gonna be there. He gonna do his part of the job. But
samma styrka som Starfelt, va? Han har den där också, eller?
Han var snabb som fan, eller?
He's even bigger beast. That guy is my God. He jumped. He stayed 2 minutes.
Han var snabb, va?
Yeah. He's super
2
quick.
minutes up.
Yeah, he's like Ronaldo. You know Ronaldo in Juventus. When Per Carlson jumped, my friend, you can easily going under him without bending. That guy was...
Och vem sjunger man idag när det går dåligt försvarsmässigt? Vems namn sjunger man i AIK? Det är Per.
Inte Nisse.
That's what the people you underestimate.
Vi vill ha Per Karlsson. Alltså
That is what you underestimate the people when you have them. People, he could play more, he could do more. Now when you don't have him, get back to basics.
Apropå det vi snackade om i början där. Underrated. Alltså underskattade spelare.
Per Karlsson.
Nej, men vi snackar fenomenet.
In some way underestimated in some way.
Nej, men man tyckte alltid så han kanske kan bli bättre med boll eller han kan göra det här. Men när han inte är där, då får vi se hur många år vi får.
But listen, if he was even better on the ball, he will never play in AIK. He will be in Premier League for 15 years. I mean, come on. He's our Totti.
Vad du menar han gick ner i split, har du sett den eller? När han går ner i split. Spagat.
Alltså med benen så.
Oh yeah, this and then but he saved on Derby when he did this. Yeah, it's crazy.
Helt sjukt.
Yeah, but this is ultimate defending. It's like that guy, super nice guy. We was roommates as well. So.
Beskriv för mig den tuffaste perioden i AIK.
Jag hade exakt samma fråga. När var det som jobbigast?
För dig?
I would say this year when we had so this year in Corona year when they decide to go with kids and to play total football Atalanta and things was not going
2020, yeah?
Yeah, that was suffering, but I remember actually one bigger suffering. It's when also with Brännström, not because of football, but things are not going well, and then Henning came, and also like it just doesn't go. It's and like before Henning left, it's just like we get used to lose the matches, and in AIK that's unacceptable. To accept that you are not good and you're losing. That moment when with Henning things going downhill, it's for me was the maybe even not results wise, but it was lowest that we started just accepting and letting things go, that it's not going like in AIK you can have 1 match, 2 match, 3 match, it can go bad. but you can never stop fighting and believing.
Du kände att det blev så djupt att det blev en vana att förlora. Alltså det kom in istället för den här AIK-karaktären, du vinner till vilket pris som helst. En förlust.
We accepted that, okay, now we are not good. We are not good.
Hur såg du att man accepterade det? Var det beteendet? Var det reaktioner?
You can see that people are not even anymore frustrated and crazy if they lose. Before we can we can fight, we can twist dressing room upside down, something gonna happen, kris mot something.
Acceptans, likgiltighet.
Here is like, we could, it felt like instead of team being angry, it's like you think, okay, I did my part. I cannot fix because he didn't do it. It's like start to be like, I did my part, I cannot do more. And everyone change, shower and go home their own ways.
Nej, men jag förstår. Och det var den känslan som spreds till oss supportrar också. Men min värsta period, det var den första du beskrev. När vi började köra den här Atalanta. Och du vet, det är som att du vet att det
när
kommer ske.
När Djurgården vinner på Friends, då vet man.
Nej, men du vet, typ det också. Men när du vet att det kommer ske en bilolycka. Det kändes så olustigt, det kändes så osäkert. Och du säger, vi kan inte det här. Vi kan inte det här.
We didn't have a players for
Nej,
skills.
exakt.
And this...
Och vi hade så bra uppställning för det andra sättet. Vi hade bra spelare för det här vanliga. Exactly. Vi vill inte vara sexiga. Vi vill vinna bara.
Yeah.
Och jag är tränare också. För mig, jag får allergi. När jag ser någon göra något som de inte kan.
But you know what I think AIK is doing wrongly there? They're changing the strategy.
Every year.
The time. No, it's 3 months. It's like, we're going, it's not going. And then coach gets fired. Players are not good. This is not good. So first of all, we need to understand in which club we are. You're first having really demanding fans. You're in the club who is about winning. It's about high pressure and stuff. It's not okay to be below like top 2, top 3. So for there, if you're gonna go with young players and play Atalanta or do this, first of all, you need to recruit for a couple of 2-3 years and practice on it and be ready to don't put pressure. Next 3 years, it's not about results. It's about building something. And everyone is aware on it and club stands behind it. Not like, we're going to do it, we're going to push, we're going to accept, we're going to go young player. 3 months, we are killing everyone, blaming everyone, we are changing it. Then don't do that. That's not for us. If AIK is about winning, let's do everything about to win. And don't promote 15 young players. Because with 15 young players, you cannot win. Focus on 2-3 good ones. Like
young?
Yes, but like when you had Yasin, you could see he can deliver. When you have Carl, you know he can deliver. Even Abraham back in time, Paulos. You play him, he was not the like, because it's young that you have a bad position there. He's delivering. So you play the young players who can deliver. And when AIK is number 1, number 2, those 2-3 young players, they worth you 50 million crowns.
De växer mer.
Yes. When you're number 14, you can have 10 young players. They don't worth nothing. They worth 5 million crowns. And everyone is angry, everything is bad, and club is having bad economy. So focus on quality and result. That's my thing.
Nej, men det är så jäkla pricksäkert, det du säger. Det är på pricken. Att behålla en ryggrad, ha 2-3 kvalitets unga talanger som får möjligheten att visa och lära och få ut ännu mer. Och det är det du snackar om, att inte ändra. Det handlar inte om att vi eller de. Så funkar det överlag. Alla framgångsrika klubbar, de där jävlarna i Hammarby där, de har hållit sin idé nu under en period.
Exactly.
Och där har du resultatet.
And the thing is, it's you can have 2-3 more young players training with you, preparing. And when you feel they're ready, you put them in. You don't put them in because of the business or just because of age. Team needs to win. Football is about winning, about delivering. And then you do run. When you're winning, it's easy to do good business on the side. It's a lot of scouts. You can even be putting on the price because you're winning. But when you're down, they feel you're bleeding. So they're like, okay, we know you're bleeding. You need money. We're going to get him. And you get worse offers. So that's why
du är inne lite på vad AIK behöver och sådär till framtiden. Den här säsongen, du ofta kollar på matcher och så. Alltid va? När du kan.
I'm watching every match. Yeah.
Efter 7 matcher i år, när vi ledde serien och slog Mjällby och sådär. Trodde du eller kände du som mig att fan det här kommer inte hålla?
Yeah, you know why? Because I know the team from inside. I know how much big troop we have, quality, and I know how much we win in last minute couple of those first matches.
Exactly.
So we didn't win because we played them crazy good. We win because other teams make stupid mistakes in last minute. So we from first 7-8 we win couple of in last minute, and we didn't play craziest football. If you play quality football and we lose, I still believe more because you see that things are going in the way. I believe a lot in. To be honest, I need to say now in Mikael, he's a great coach.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mikael.
yes, a lot of people is throwing him under the bus. What we usually do. And we did, I would say same with Bartosz, what I think it's really wrong.
Bartosz, jag håller med helt. Mikael, jag blir förvånad när du säger det.
I will tell you later after.
Jag gillar honom.
Bartosz was doing with a way smaller budget, way smaller squad, good results. Not getting big signings and stuff. At the moment, that summer when we've been first and we need it. With Mikael, I'm just calling you season back. When stuff was going bad, with previous coach. He took the same material and did amazing.
He did amazing. Alltså man glömmer ju vad fan han gjorde förra året.
And he almost could compete for title, but he put us in Europe. But then you sell Pitas, you sell Rui, you sell a lot of game changers. You didn't bring him what he need. We know that. And then it's
så
hard.
Du tror inte att de här förvärven var hans, eller? De han fick in?
From the bench. You need to put to change something.
Exakt.
You didn't have that bread. You know, when it comes yellow cards, when it comes injuries and stuff, you need to play.
Men tror du han har det offensiva? För mig är det bara att jag känner att jag aldrig under alla mina år som AIK-supporter känt att vi har ingenting offensivt.
But how we had it with Pitas and Rui?
Vi hade ju inget, men vi hade mål. Ja, men exakt. X-factor.
And it's not X-factor. We had the people who can run in behind, be first, and those. Of course, we can speak. We can do more of it. We can do this. But I think he's good coach.
Du tror det?
It's maybe you need to have assistant who's doing crazy something offensive. It's not head coach who, like under Rickard, we had Patrick Hildefald, we had Bartosz. Everyone have their own role. Plus, you had the team who had the quality.
Tror du han blir kvar?
Who?
Mikael.
I don't know. And I when you see what's happening around,
Nej, men det är bara
sadly,
när man,
I like the guy because I know he's right person, he's right guy. But I think when things start going in the media like this,
det är så lätt att skylla på någonting fast man inte har koll på helheten. Men det är intressant att höra, tycker jag.
Absolut, andra perspektiv.
Because I've been with him, like how he did just year before successfully. It's not that next year he become a bad coach. So if you want to compete, and I think he's taking maximum from. He have this dip in the fall, but I think that's because of a lot of circumstances around.
Yeah.
When you needed players from the bench to don't be academy players with no experience, and someone to change.
Exakt.
We didn't have gasoline anymore.
Och nu i efterhand har man hört om många skador, folk har spelat med sprut. Alltså det finns många faktorer innan man dömer.
Yeah.
Men intressant, jätteintressant
Verkligen.
att höra.
Vi ska börja runda av, men jag vill ställa en fråga kring din karriär bara innan. Vi har ju en standardfråga som vi ska avsluta
Ja, den
med.
måste vi lägga.
Men en sista fråga kring din karriär. Hur var det att lägga ner? Att lägga handskarna på hyllan och sluta med fotboll?
You mean how I decided, or?
Yeah, how was it?
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's because you know why it for me was tough, because I was not having injuries. I was still good, and I was in AIK. So
You have no injuries now?
No.
So
I
and you are how old?
30s. I turned 36 now.
For a goalkeeper, it's young.
I could play more.
Yeah.
The main thing was I had more to give to football, but the situation was not right anymore because life situation. So that's why it was hard to leave. You know, usually you don't stop in AIK. You maybe play a little bit more Allsvenskan and then you stop. But for me, 3 kids, family, wife, we have life in Stockholm. I was having offers from another Allsvenskan clubs. Degerfors, Örebro called. I don't know. It was speaking with back the days Mjällby and stuff. BP maybe. In BP, for example, if it happened, I would go, and then I will be in Stockholm and still play Allsvenskan. But I get then really good job offer that actually making way more money that I could make in these other Allsvenskan clubs.
Okay.
So going, for example, in the small city in Sweden, destroying my kids and wife life, moving them from school and everything, just to play 2 more years allsvenskan.
Bo i Karlstad i skogen liksom.
Ja, men så är det. Ibland måste man ta obekväma beslut för att få ett bättre slutresultat.
To be honest, you know, I have saying, when you start bleeding, carry it. Don't suffer. Don't, you know, your personal ego, like, oh, I'm playing still football 2 more years, not really making money, not winning anything, because after AIK you have this drive, playing big matches, exactly. Then it's hard to. So
Vad saknar du mest? Adrenalin.
Stockholm Derby, adrenaline. So I these big matches when it's important, and small-sided in training when it's war. Dressing room a little bit, because you know, fucking around with the grabbarna, that's what you miss. This having fun with the boys and big matches when it's important.
Jag ska kolla bara för det. Antingen kommer vi göra det till ett kryss nu eller så kommer det vara 2-0. Men Hammarby eller AIK eller Hammarby eller Djurgården borta. Vilket låter mest? Vilket är tuffast?
Hammarby away. I think Hammarby
2-0. Är du och Modesto så samma sak?
Yeah, Hammarby away, it's tougher match because I'll just be honest. Hammarby is playing for me better football than Djurgården. Put more like fans creating better atmosphere than Djurgården, so it's putting more pressure on. But then I was liking more to win against you guys too. It's just like Hammarby, they're just cocky, but they don't have results behind them. And for
That's
me,
the truth.
Being cocky without having testimony, it's like be humble until you can be cocky. For me. But you're doing, club is developing, doing good job.
Good job. 15 poäng efter Mjällby.
Yeah, really good.
Ska vi börja?
To be honest, that's shame. That's shame.
What?
That's shame. Shame for us. Shame for all big clubs. Malmö, Djurgården, Hammarby.
Häcken.
To club who have 5 times less budget than all these clubs. I think all sport directors collectively should resign after this.
75 poäng.
Come on.
Men Budimir, det är de små värdena de har gjort perfekt. Det är professionalitet. De har inte lämnat något åt slumpen. Långsiktighet. Här är resultatet. Men det är fortfarande en skam. Jag förstår vad du menar. Du vet att de mäter allt. De mäter allt i Mjällby. Har du hört om det, eller?
No.
They have statistics on everything.
Yeah.
Alltså till och med kaffe alltså i kansliet och allt. De har koll på vad de gör och varför. Det är detaljer jag har hört lite inifrån sådär.
Really?
Ja, alltså det är perfektionism.
But I know, but that's what is for me wrong. Statistics is something, but football, 2 + 2 is not 4.
Yeah.
Football is life. Sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 3. Football tactic, you can plan everything. And then it changes. Football matched, momentum changes. One mistake from someone, and everything turns around.
Exactly.
And coach, you need to feel that. You need to feel how your team is breathing. Is it going good? Is it bad? Are they stressed? And that's what statistics cannot show you. You know these expected goals. They put expected goals and then they lost 3-0. And by the expected goals, everything perfect. They was in the box 15 times. Yeah, they was in the box 15 times, but they didn't shot on the goal.
Budimir, kan du jobba med fotboll i framtiden? Ser du dig själv som tränare, sportchef,
I would see myself maybe sports chef, maybe trainer, but not now. I need to get away from football. It's going good in the business, but I need to get away. You know, sometimes you need to. I've been all my life living in the suitcase.
Okay.
So changing cities, changing cultures, footballs, leagues, land. I'm super social guy. I like to know people, to have friends, to go dinners. With football, you cannot go on Friday and have a beer or a wine with your wife in the restaurant. You need to be home, preparing, rest. With football, you give so much to football, but you're missing so much in private life. That I need to go few years to miss football, to come back to football with new energy. But I think I know a lot about football, and main thing I know a lot about in generally how business works to understand. So actually being maybe sports chef or something in the club, driving club from the management perspective, maybe one day it could be good. Combining this, what I know from generally business and what I'm doing right now, and implementing that with football, because...
För just nu jobbar du ju du är målvaktstränare.
Yeah, so that is exciting because you cannot take football from you. So I do once or twice a week when I have time. I'm a part-time goalkeeper coach, just teaching some young talented goalkeepers.
Vad jobbar du mest med där? Är det mentala eller helheten?
You need to cover more. So first of all, it's goalkeeper technique and making them mentally strong. Because as a goalkeeper, you need to be mentally strong. You need to handle... I say that goalkeepers are like bomb diffusers. So you can cut the right wire 100 times. You know, red one, bomb doesn't explode. Red one, once you cut the wrong one, everyone remembers.
Yeah, you're fucked.
And it's gone. So people remembers me maybe by my mistakes. That's how they remember keepers, seeing these flop goals videos on YouTube. They don't put so much crazy saves and stuff. So you need to handle that you make mistake and don't make 6 mistakes more this season. You stand up, leave it, and next. So that mental part with keepers, training them and actually forcing them in the training with hard training, how they're going to make decisions when they're breathing heavy, it's really important. I think here, it's also that's what they're missing a little bit because abroad keepers, they're beasts.
Kort bara, alltså man har så många frågor man vill ställa. Vi sa vi ska avrunda för en kvart sedan. Sveriges framtid med vad gäller målvakter. Noel Törnqvist, Widell Zetterström, Robin Olsen in och ut, man vet fortfarande inte. Men generellt, din syn på svensk fotboll och målvakter. Jag har en stark tro. Vad tror du? Har Sverige en ljus framtid?
Actually, I like Robin Olsen. I don't know why this happened, that he stopped. He had maybe some period.
Ni är jämngamla, va? Han är också 36, 35, va?
But he's good.
He's good.
Yet. Kriba is good still. Yes. This guy who... Is it Johansson or Hedholz?
Victor Johansson.
Really good. Really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So this other two...
Why he don't play highest league?
Sometimes it's life, you know. It's sometimes it's managers, things happening, the right moment. You didn't get to the highest level on the right moment.
Exactly.
And then, you know, sometimes maybe it doesn't open up. But there is good.
But
I think
when you say good, it's good. But is it world class? Is it Sweden for...
But then 2 more names you mentioned for me was not world class either.
Noel Törnqvist?
Yeah, for me, I hope he proved me wrong. He had a fantastic season. But it's so much more to be world class.
Como?
So much more.
Italy.
Let's see on the big stage how it's going to be.
With Fabregas in
I hope
Italy.
he proved me wrong. He's a young, good guy. But
my feeling is 15 years with Noel Törnqvist. First goalkeeper in Sweden.
No.
Okay.
Let's. I think that Lacayo will do quick.
Lacayo,
Jan Oliver.
Better.
And
one more. And one more guy
då.
who is playing in under 17, Vincent.
Vincent. Vi träffar honom också på pojklandslagslägret för 2000.
Vincent Armstrong, I think it's. Remember the name.
Wow!
Trust me.
Vad häftigt att vi intervjuar honom.
Remember the name. Because that one have something that many doesn't have.
Vad häftigt.
He have everything. Good foot. Good. I saw many ones with amazing foot, with good goalkeeping. But here what he have? And here, trust me,
amazing.
Remember the name. He will be something else.
Vad häftigt. Det känns, vi har ställt den här avslutande frågan till många, men det känns som att den är extra lämpad idag till personen vi har med oss. Vad gäller, om du ska ge ett råd eller en längre utläggning om till en ung målvakt eller en ung spelare som drömmer om att bli proffs. Vad skulle du säga? Vad är viktigt att tänka på? Vilket råd?
Hard work. Everyday hard work. It's not about, you know, a lot of parents, kids, agents, better gloves. Did I sign with Usport, Adidas, Predator? Oh, this agent, he can sell me. It's everyone else. Oh, this is private coach. Oh, it's you. It's you. It's about you. It's not about even parents. It's not about invest. It's what you can do and how much you can take. You know, a lot of kids is everything else around. Hard work. That's what defines the best ones. Ronaldo, he's speaking about how much he trained. And all other professionals, they speak about the time and effort put into this. You know, a lot of kids, they maybe like more playing Fortnite or going on some parties when they become teenagers and stuff, not prioritizing, you know, be home, sleep before game or eating, I don't know, not that good nutrition. It's you and how much I would say, sweat and tears and blood you put into it.
Enkelt, men så jäkla sant.
100%. Jättesant. Stort tack, Budimir.
Thank you, guys.
Och hur kändes det?
Fantastiskt avsnitt. Kändes det bra?
It was nice, casual. As I told you, we can speak all day. So.
Yeah, we could speak for 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Easily.
Stort tack för din medverkan i Fotboll i fotboll.
Yeah, thank you, guys.